What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and decided to record this video just because, randomness. Um, Again, sitting up in the hotel. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because, for one, I'm tired of holding this curtain so you can see out the window. You see it peeking into this shot right here because it won't stay still. And then my nose is itching, so that makes me move my camera more. But I had to turn off the heat because this is one of those older hotels that has one of those older heating units, and they're really loud. And I didn't want it to be loud while I was talking. Yeah, decided to take a break from the sadness and all that of the situation to talk about something more lighter. So was able to actually watch The Last of Us, which is cool. I haven't been able to watch TV in a while. Long story with that, which is another sad tale, so we're going to avoid that. But I watched The Last of Us, the season premiere. So I had to check it out. It's funny because after I got off work and I came here, I turned on the TV and Black Adam was on, so I watched that. Real quick review. Yeah, the what was it that The Rock said? The power shift or something? The power paradigm of the DC universe has shifted. Nah, it really hasn't. Um, Couple of things about that pissed me off. In particular, Hawkman. Um, the confusion of what the hell is Black Adam in the movie, and then the fact that spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen Black Adam. This is the last time we're gonna see Henry Cavill as Superman, y'all. That's some bullshit. Such a wasted fucking final appearance. Like, shit pisses me off. Anyway, back to The Last of Us. So, watched The Last of Us, and it was actually pretty cool. I'd heard some good things about it. People talking about, oh, this is so, accurate to the game, blah blah blah. Now, uh, for just to let you guys know, I never completed The Last of Us because I'm a bitch, and I don't really do horror games like that or suspenseful games like that. I made it through Pittsburgh, so I'm proud of myself for that. But pretty much the second half of the game, I never played through. But at least I played enough to be familiar with what I was watching, and I thought they did a good job. I thought that the way that they, you know, kind of mixed in new elements and gave it, their own little twist to it, like for the TV show's sake, as well as sprinkling in those like moments, and of course this is a spoiler filled um, review because a lot of us have already played The Last of Us, so you kind of know the story anyway. It's not a new story, Game came out in 2013, 10 years old story. But I thought when they hit on certain moments, it was really really good. Like in the beginning, the car scene, um, with the escape, things like that. That was a nice touch. Um, I thought the ending of the first episode, them leaving the territory, that was a good, nod to a game sequence, things like that, and just character like just things that characters did that they were involved in, and whatnot. I like that. There were nice touches, but it had its own originality to it that was cool too. And of course, it was well acted because I mean, you got Bella Ramsey, Lady Mormont from Game of Thrones, we all loved. Um, Pedro Pascal, who again Game of Thrones background being Oberon, um, and then of course he's the Mandalorian, and we love him for that. And just he's just a great actor all around. Anyway, um, and I thought people who they picked, they did their roles very very well. Um, and yeah, it was cool. It was really really cool. They definitely set the tone and had the atmosphere set right. Um, it was a good setup. Now we'll see what they do in episode two. They start introducing more elements because you didn't really get like a big intro into the infection or the affected, I should say. You know, in this episode, but it looks like next episode you're gonna get like a huge introduction to some of the more creepier things like the clickers and things like that. So I should be interested to see. Yeah, it was really really cool. I dug it. It was a nice it's actually kind of nice decent night after a long day of work and just the stress of everything. To sit back and watch those two things, and one out of two ain't bad. The Last of Us did not disappoint. Even though I wasn't really expecting much, I didn't even plan on watching it, but I watched it anyway, and it was cool. So yeah, definitely check that out. Black Adam. I would check it out just to see what you think if you haven't seen it. Like it was yeah. It definitely I definitely wasn't a big deal. I won't say it's like horrible, but at the same time, it wasn't really good either. Like it was just there to me. That's all. But yeah, check those two things out when you get a chance. Hopefully, I'll be hitting you guys up with some good news this week. Pray for me. Like I'm just trying to keep it together, but just wanted to like have this nice little chill moment, you know, and let you guys know what I thought of The Last of Us. So that being said, let me turn on the heat so I don't freeze tonight. As always, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. It's your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Niggas.